Hi, and thanks for tuning in to this week's installment of Ask Emily. Our first question comes from Mary Catherine, who said, when it comes to weekend plans, how do you mix it up? I'm always nervous about getting stuck in a routine, and I want to take advantage of the season. I could use some help. So for me, it's really about mixing things up with having some alone time. For me, I love to bake, I'll go shopping, get a mani-pedi. My favorite thing is to stay in bed with a cup of coffee and a book. Some time just with my husband, and oftentimes we'll do a date night on Friday night, make something really nice at home on Sunday night, go to the farmer's market, and then time with friends, both just my girlfriends and myself, and then as kind of a group date. But I also think it's important to take advantage of the season with things like going apple picking. That's what we did earlier this month, and then tonight I'm carving pumpkins with girlfriends. So things like that can kind of keep it from ever feeling too stale and stagnant. I hope this helps. Leanna asked, since your blog has become so incredibly popular, have you taken any classes or courses, such as cooking classes, fashion classes, home decor and makeup courses, etc., to increase your knowledge on the subjects and to help with your posts? So everything you see on Cupcakes and Cashmere is from my own personal knowledge. I'm certainly self-taught with everything, and by no means am I an expert in the kitchen or doing my makeup. A lot of it is just kind of trial and error, and I've just been documenting all of that on my blog. And I think you can certainly see the progression over the years. If you look back at some of my initial food posts, they're anything but appetizing. So it's really about learning and teaching yourself as you go. I read a lot of books, and I go to a lot of websites to learn different tips and tricks with photography, food styling, all of that stuff. So I think if you're interested in something, you can really teach yourself a lot. Brittany said, I was wondering if you had any good grocery shopping tips. I'm trying to cook at home more, and I find buying the correct amount of groceries to be a bit of a struggle. I either buy too much or things go bad, or too little and am visiting the grocery store every other day. Any tips or tricks would be greatly appreciated. This is something I struggle with pretty much on a weekly basis, but I have found a few things to be helpful. The first is planning. It's really not fun to do, but I think having a few different dishes in your repertoire makes it a lot easier going to the store, knowing all the ingredients that you're going to get. And while it's not fun to admit, you really do, I think, have to go to the store a few times a week if you're going to be cooking from home. I used to try to go on Sunday, and I would get like tons and tons of groceries, and like you, by Thursday, Friday, things were going bad, and there's nothing that makes me more angry than having to throw out food and waste it. So I try to go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and things like a rotisserie chicken that's already done. Those are the things that make it a lot easier, that can go into multiple dishes, whether I'm going to throw it into a salad or with a pasta at night. Those kind of versatile items are really important. Thanks for tuning in to this week's installment of Ask Emily, and please continue sending me your questions via the comment section on my blog or through social media with the hashtag Ask Emily.